Charlie McAvoy out. What does this mean for the future of the Bruins? Hey, hockey fans! If you love the NHL and want to stay updated on everything happening with the Boston Bruins, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into a huge story that could shake up the Bruins season, Charlie McAvoy's injury and how it might change the team's plans for the rest of the season. McAvoy's injury and its impact on the Bruins. Charlie McAvoy was playing some of his best hockey this season and was a key part of Team USA in the NHL Four Nations face-off. However, a shoulder injury, worsened by an infection that sent him to the hospital, ended his tournament and raised serious concerns for the Bruins. Although McAvoy is expected to make a full recovery, his absence could have lasting consequences for the franchise. With the NHL trade deadline approaching on March 7, uncertainty around his return might push the Bruins toward a more aggressive approach in the trade market, or even shift them into seller mode. Will the Bruins change their trade deadline strategy? If McAvoy is out for an extended period, the Bruins might decide to trade players who are not part of their long-term plans, creating cap space for future acquisitions and roster adjustments. The team needs to fix some of the mistakes made in this season's lineup, and a more cautious approach in the market could be the right move. The team has been vague about McAvoy's recovery timeline, but describing his injury as a significant AC joint injury suggests he could be sidelined for a while. This couldn't have come at a worse time. The Bruins are currently battling for a wild-card spot in the Eastern Conference, but are facing tough competition. They are just 1 point out of a playoff spot, but their rivals have games in hand. Adding to the challenge, the team has struggled on the road, with a 9-15-3 record, and 14 of their remaining 25 games will be away from TD Garden. With these obstacles ahead, GM Don Sweeney may reconsider his approach. If management already believes that making the playoffs is unlikely, McAvoy's injury might serve as another reason for Boston to take a more cautious stance at the trade deadline and focus on long-term planning. Will Hampus Lindholm's return be enough? One of the Bruins' hopes for improving their defense was the return of Hampus Lindholm. However, his recovery seems to be taking longer than expected. He has not practiced in recent sessions, and with McAvoy out, even Lindholm's return might not be enough to stabilize the defense. Meanwhile, players like Jordan Oesterle, Parker Weatherspoon, and Mike Callahan will have to step up and take on larger roles, which could be a problem in such a crucial part of the season. Time to make trades? Who could be moved? If the Bruins decide to be sellers before the trade deadline, players like Trent Frederic, Morgan Geekie, Brandon Carlo, Charlie Coyle, and Justin Brazeau could be on the trade block. Additionally, teams might even inquire about veteran Brad Marchand. This is far from what fans expected at the start of the season, but it could be an opportunity for Boston to adjust the roster and build a stronger foundation for the future. What do you think the Bruins should do? The final stretch of the season promises to bring big decisions for the Boston Bruins. With McAvoy's status uncertain and playoff hopes hanging in the balance, the team might have to make bold moves in the coming weeks. What's your take? Should the Bruins push for the playoffs by making trades, or should they start planning for next season? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on all things NHL. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. And so, my fellow fan, how about joining this journey and supporting someone who works so hard to keep you well informed about your favorite team? Subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, and sharing them with other fans costs nothing but makes all the difference in continuing to bring you quality and up-to-date content. If you're already part of this community, thank you so much. Your support is what motivates me to keep going. For those who haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to give that support. Together, we can grow even more and maintain this amazing exchange of information and passion for the sport. I'm counting on you. See you in the next video or article, and thank you for joining me on this journey.